Alright, so I'm going to show you my workstation. These are the kickouts on the conveyor belt that made their way down. The conveyor belt pretty much goes up the ceiling of the building and it just stretches out throughout the packing department, also known as the outbound department. There's inbound and outbound. We're outbound. So we pretty much run on several lines of conveyor belts. We have the scale, computer, keyboard, then we have the scanner. We have the Amazon tape dispenser. All you have to do is just press the box size you need and it'll cut it to size. Next to it is a P-slip printer, which prints all of the messages that people include for their loved ones. And yes, we do get to read those. Shipping label printer, different size boxes. There's more boxes under the desk. The radio, spool labels, and the dunnage machine. And then this little step-on tool on the floor is what we use to control how much dunnage comes out to put in the boxes. So here we place the box on the scale first, and before scanning it, we have to make sure that that you're not touching it or that you're moving it around. Otherwise, it'll throw off the weight. We have a scale, like a digital scale next to it to where it displays the weight. If the numbers are going up and down, that means you're moving it or something's touching it. So after that, once you determine the weight, then we can scan the spool label and the box barcode, which will be on top or on the side. Once it's scanned, we just look at the screen. It usually tells us what's wrong with the shipment and why it didn't fulfill properly in the first place. So we're gonna go ahead and fix it. So by the looks of it, by looking back at this video, it looks like the system didn't recognize a spool. So we are going to get a new spool for it so that we can get its shipping label. In order to do kickouts, we have to have several apps open, one of them being the Ship app, Pops, Rodeo, FC Research, IOPrint, and Pack app. Those are just a few. Each one of those has a purpose in order for us to fix a customer's order. This part right here, I had to stop what I was doing because I noticed that a few kickouts were coming on the other line. When I say lines, I'm referring to conveyor belts. We just call them lines. So you can see me, I'm going back and forth and grabbing them, putting them on my line because they don't belong on the other line. We have our specific line just for kickouts. The other line is just specifically for shipments that are already labeled, they're ready to be shipped out. And when each cage is filled, then somebody else takes it down to dock, which is where they get loaded into the trucks out for delivery. Like I mentioned earlier, our line is only for kickouts, but we also get boxes already with shipping labels, meaning they don't belong in our line, so we have to move them to the line next to us, obviously. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing. They tried to fix this problem as to why they were coming in the incorrect lines. They always kept working on it, but in the meantime, everybody had to just take everything to where it belonged. For example, when the other line will get kickouts, they will bring it to us because kickouts don't belong in their line. So vice versa. On my work screen, you can see a green square at the bottom, which is when a shipping label gets printed out. As you can see, it's already on the box. I have a new spool label for it. I'm taping it, and it's ready to go. Taking it to the line that I was talking about earlier.
I look so tired.
Moments later, a box with a shipping label came down my line, so I took it to the other line next to me, as you can see. Here you're gonna notice that I was trying to scan the box while it was still moving, but then I was like, hold on a second, gotta give it a moment before I scan it. So after scanning the spoo label and the box barcode, the square at the bottom of the screen turned red. When it turns red, it can mean several things, but no matter the reason, I always open the box. So a couple examples as to why it can come up red. It could be that whoever was slamming it was either touching it or moving it. They were basically doing something wrong in the middle of the slamming process. Another reason could be that the weight is not corresponding to the item description. Sometimes we come across as to what we refer as master packs, which is when there's duplicates. And so what we do, we take all of the duplicates out and we leave the right quantity in the order. It is very common to see master packs, but it is a problem coming from the inbound department. At least that's what the problem solve team told me. For this particular shipment though, there's nothing wrong with it. The system just has me rescan everything into the box one by one, weighing it each time as I go, and then at the end I get that screen you see right now, and it's asking me what was wrong with the shipment, and it has several answers to pick from. It either has too much dunnage, which is the brown packing paper, wrong item description, item is damaged, shipment was a master pack, wrong box size, or other several ones, but I picked the last one, which it says no issue found. Now we have our shipping label, and we're gonna put the dunnage back in the box, tape it up, and done. So the Amazon tape dispenser comes with a water container attached to it. The tape comes with a very light adhesive, so when it's coming out of the machine, there's water being added to it, so that way it sticks very nicely to seal the box. That is it for that video, and I wanted to jump on here to say I've been MIA. Before this video that you just watched, I uploaded my first Amazon video, and that was in 2020. I have not uploaded since my first Amazon video that I uploaded here on my channel. I have an explanation for that, but not on this video. But I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in more upcoming videos, I promise.